just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just tryna live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, we just tryna.
One more time for your mind. Welcome in once again to another episode of the Rich Dream Show Pod. I am your co-host Smoke with my boy G in the place to be. Man, we appreciate y'all, man, tuning in at the end of another great week. Hopefully your week was spectacular. Hopefully cozying up to the one you love. Happy Love Day. We ain't do y'all like we do y'all usually, man. We ain't do the relationship episode. We left it alone this year. We're not that podcast.
We still got time though. Hey, we still got time now. Don't
think we forgot. Huh?
Don't think we ain't got time now. There's still time.
Talk to you about how y'all ain't ish, and y'all don't know nothing about nothing.
Hey man, there's still time. There's still time. But now, man, what's good? What's good with y'all world?
Yes, sir. Man, of course, want to say appreciate you to the sponsor, the one and only Rich Dreamzz Apparel. If you have not, take the time out right now. Hit up the website. That's right. That's richdreams.com/shop.
richdreams.store/shop. Close. Close. That's close. That's close.
Right.
Rich
Yeah,
Dreamzz
if you
Apparel.
do Rich Dreamzz, it'll take you.
That's where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right there now. It's gonna go right there.
Come on now. Yeah, man, get on there, especially right now. Take advantage while you got these last few moments of the sale that we got going on. 30% off the whole store. That's everything.
Yep. Every piece on there.
Hey, you know, we like to start it off. Go ahead and get these grievances off, man. Get these things off our chest that's been sitting heavy on our heart.
What you got to complain about today, bro?
Wait, I thought you had something. You ain't put the Y in there?
I ain't got nothing.
I thought that was you.
That was you put the Y on there. That wasn't me. You had to. I ain't put that. Maybe you was texting on the wrong line, but I ain't touched the grievance today. I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, everything cool.
Everything cool. Wow.
Yeah, you know, blessed and highly favored.
There we go. Nothing to complain about this week, guys.
We just gonna feel that is something. I don't know. Women, something white people.
Oh man, come on now! Don't see you starting, boy. I see you starting.
I ain't gotta do it like this.
You just said, right. Like you just said we was gonna stop.
I did this. Hey man, what can I say? I'm a contradictory person. I'm
there
a
you
human,
go.
You know,
a little bit.
I think it's one day. Then sometimes I go left. You never know.
Hey man, you know, it be like that though. Some days you be feeling some days, you know, you feel one way, then the next day you may not feel the Yeah, I don't think that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal.
Yeah. And it kind of got me thinking too. Alpha was talking about last week. Kind of or it might have been week before last, but basically how you were saying, you know, if you only show people one side or a certain side, of course they're gonna be taken aback when they see a side of you that they've never seen before. So that's what kind of brought up my topic for this week for the RLS, man, being multi-dimensional, multifaceted.
Okay.
It just kind of seems like, you know, as people, everybody has, you know, different sides. Nobody's a monolith. Nobody's the same way all the time. And I think we get so comfortable with people and just the normal, I guess, light that we see them, that we just never expect anything else. When time and again, we've seen over history that, you know, that's just not the case. Nobody's the same way all the time. People go and do, you know, crazy things. First thing you see is we just never expected that because, you know, they were so quote unquote.
Right.
So it's kind of, it just kind of, I guess, brings the question, what is necessarily normal? for a person?
What
You
is
answer that?
normal? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. That's a good question. As far as you like normal in what sense?
Just like for everyday person.
What's the
Does that
norms
mean
for
you have,
them?
yeah, does that mean you have a certain demeanor as far as just, I guess, holding yourself a certain way? I mean, I guess when we go out in public,
Okay.
when we think of normal people, I guess, and we thinking of people that's just to themselves, that's not necessarily causing a scene, I guess doing anything out of what you would say is the ordinary.
Right.
So,
I think it depends on whatever your norm is, right?
right.
So
Okay.
my norm could be getting up 6 in the morning, going to the gym. This every morning. This could be my routine or my norm, so to speak. Getting up, going to the gym, going to my place of business, come home, eat, chill, go to sleep, do it all over again. That could be my norm. Somebody else's norm could be, wake up at 11 o'clock, dig around for a little bit. Maybe one of those people that go to work at 2 or 3. You get what I'm saying?
God bless.
Other nigga may not have a job, so he's sleeping on a bitch couch. You get what I'm saying? Using her car while she at work and shit like that, going pick up the bitches up. Now, see, I ain't even have to go all the way down that road. I'm sorry. That was under.
You got
I ain't
really,
gonna lie. We know
you
niggas that
feel
do.
like you visualizing somebody in your head when
Well,
you
we
describe.
know niggas that done shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We know niggas that have done things along those lines. You get what I'm saying? We all know somebody that. We all know somebody that has lived like that or is living like that. We all know
And that's the
somebody.
funny, the people that you were describing, depending on who you're talking to somebody, that's a norm.
That's what
So
I'm
I guess it's
saying.
all,
So that's my thing. It just depends on. It just depends on. Like I couldn't imagine waking up at like 11 a.m. Even on like a day like today where I ain't gonna say I don't have anything to do. I try to make a productive. I try to be productive every day. But this is the day that I don't have any obligations to leave my house for the most part. This is the one day of the week. So even on this day,
I
I
know you
could.
might choose to do something, but ain't them the shit.
Uh,
Ain't them the shit though when you ain't got it, when you just ain't really got to lead.
ain't that the shit?
This just the sidebar.
Well, I mean, I have to leave the house the other 6 days a week. So yeah, I
You
feel
don't
like
really, you know,
I deserve it. I deserve to have at least one day. You know what I'm saying? At least one day where, and to be
yeah.
honest, I normally go, it was raining out, so I did a little, it was raining and cold today. So I just did a little, a little quick workout at the crib. But I normally go to the gym and maybe if I have an errand to run or something like that. But, you know, I couldn't imagine just getting up at like 11 a.m. like I used to when I was in like my 20s and shit like that. Like I couldn't imagine waking up that late. That's definitely not the norm for me. Like I say, it just depends on the life that you live in, what's your norm, and the people, the environment you're in, the people that you're around, it's all of that plays into it.
Yeah. Cause you, it's funny that you say that, cause as far as the waking up early aspect, nigga, I ain't been on some wake up 11, 12 still since like high school.
That's what I'm saying. Like I had a period where I was doing that probably when I was like those years before I had a job in college. So probably no, because even when I was like 20, probably about 18, 19, because when I was 20, I had a job where I had to wake up at like 6 or like 5:30 a.m. and at Alliance. You know what I'm saying? At 20 years old, bro. That's early than the motherfucker. You get what I'm saying?
Then
So it hadn't been since then, but people that wake up at like 10:30, 11:30, like I just couldn't sleep that late. Like I feel like most of the day is
now,
gone.
even when they moved car sales back to 10 o'clock start time, I was still up at like 7.
Talking about back in Naggy?
Just that. Nah, this was when I was actually out here in Tulsa, when I was still doing car sales for Enterprise, they had moved the hours from 10 to 8. So we wasn't getting to work till 9 something. So,
I hate that
but I was
mid.
still
I always only time I like mid shift, bro, is when I was working at McDonald's and I was like, yeah, I'll be able to go out now. That's the only time bro, that mid shift is the longest shift, bro. You know, we done talked about it. Working that mid shift at Burger King, you see the people that
seeing
open. You see everybody that worked that day, bro. Like, nah, man. And even like a place like McDonald's, like when I was working there were 24 hours. So it was like you will see the people that like you say that open. You'll see the people, of course, that come on your shift, the mid shift. You're gonna see the people that come in 4 to 12, which is my normal shift. Then you're gonna see the people that come in at 8, which is overnight shift. So it's like, bro, like that mid shift for motherfucker, boy. Yeah.
Listen,
When you're an
it
adult,
seemed like
that's a motherfucker.
don't see extra time, because like when you get off, you be like, okay, I still got time. Well, actually,
No, you
no,
don't.
because
No, you don't.
you'll get off and get home. Now it's late.
Yeah, but you got about 2 hours before it's like when I work on Friday, not work, but when I'm in the suite till 8. By the time I get home, it's about 8:30. So I got time to like eat, maybe watch a show, an episode of a show or two, and then I'm in the bed.
By the time laid
Yeah,
down.
yeah, you don't have time to do nothing. You
Yeah,
don't
man.
have time to do nothing.
Now, we talked about just kind of where normal is on an individual basis,
Okay.
but that there's social norms as well.
Okay.
Attributed to sometimes, I think it gets tossed up between norms and manners too. Because I would think too, just on a regular thing, I'm from the South. We from the South. I was raised by my grandma. She taught me when you enter a room, you just speak. But to some people, that's not a social norm.
Upbringing.
Yeah.
Upbringing.
Yeah.
And upbringing, as far as, a lot of times, like you say, we from the South. Most of us are brought up on, when you come into the room, you're the one that's supposed to speak. You're not a fucking star or a fucking celebrity that everybody's waiting on. When you come, you speak to everybody that's, you get what I'm saying? So that's how we were all brought up. But like I said, that's again one of those regional things.
Yeah.
Because, I hear, I haven't been to New York yet, but I'm hearing like that's probably like one of the most rudest places you can be. Like nobody, says hey, or nobody, they bump into you and keep walking and don't hold the door for, for ladies.
I see you getting jumped on the street and just be like, I'm gonna keep walking
by,
my
like, that ain't none of my business. Now I ain't gonna lie, us as black people from the South, we will mind our business. That's one thing we will do. We will mind our business, but yeah, I think it's a difference in the region of the country that you, or region, of the world that you're from, certain things. Back in the day, even in the South, people enter a room, if you had a hat on, you took your hat off. People don't do that now. And that was something that was, it was big in the South. But people don't do that now. You get what I'm saying? So, it used to be a lot more yes ma'am, no ma'am. You don't hear much of that anymore.
It's an interesting thing. I want to kind of think, like, who sets the norms of things? Is it our public figures? Those that we deem, I guess, the leaders of the communities? I mean, obviously, it seems to go to, I guess, whatever the majority thinks.
Yeah,
but
that's how we
kind of. Yeah.
Well, I think we in America, we've gotten away from what the norm thinks. I think we've kind of gotten away from that. I think we have become very liberated. People have their own. A lot of people have their own different ways of thinking. Just it's kind of like, well, if I want to do this, I can do this. Like you get me. So, which to me, I like. Like here's the standard. This is what it is. As far as I'm gonna say in certain areas though, And that's why I can't really knock people for wanting to do certain things their own way. You get what I'm saying? But I just think in certain areas.
It's a hard balance when you think about it. Because it's like, where's the line to be like, yeah, this is just something you can't do.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, because, you know, a lot of times people get so put off about stuff that, like, even though it's not affecting you, they're not harming anybody, but it's just so different that it just doesn't sit right with you.
Yeah. Now, in fact,
case in point, the way NBA players dress when they be going to the games.
You talking about
when it first got like crazy, like Westbrook, when he was doing the crazy, like people was like, not necessarily in the uproar, but it was just like, it was such a big deal. And it's like, I mean, it's what he wanted to put on. But it was a lot of people like, man, I miss when they would just wear a suit and tie, you know, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, yeah. But remember, the one originally, the way that he was dressing, he actually the one that got it put to where David Stern was the commissioner then. David Stern was like, yo, we got to dress more professional when you're not playing and you're sitting on the sideline. We got to dress more professional. We don't want to see the tall tees and the baseball caps and the jewelry and the sneakers. You know, wear you a suit or, you know, something, I guess you could say like maybe at least business casual, not just full on casual. You get what I'm saying? So, which I get it. You know, at the end of the day, yes, you are playing basketball, a game that, you know, you grew up playing for nothing and it's supposed to be a fun game, but it's still a business at the end of the day. So, there should definitely be a standard. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. That's what makes it, you know, it's a profession. So you are being paid. There does need to be some type of decorum.
Yeah.
Okay. That's understandable. Obviously they got away from that in some standpoint.
Yeah.
Because we all right now, is there a thing where it just eventually everything needs to change, or how do we get to these points where something so strict can now be so loose? Does it just have to be enough people to say, you know what, I'm standing, I'm gonna die on this hill of
Yeah. I think over time things loosen up. It's just like parenting. You go back 30, 40 years, 50 years, a lot of kids nowadays wouldn't have made it back then with the attitudes that they have now.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have made it in the 80s as a kid, the 70s as a kid. Like their parents would have put a hurting on them. You get what I'm saying? Like the way that they talk to their parents nowadays, the way that they talk to adults nowadays. No, you wouldn't have made it. You get what I'm saying? So I think things just loosen up over time. And I think that's on the people though. That's on the people. That's on the parents. You get what I'm saying? You might have a parent that hated getting whoopings and maybe didn't understand why, which again, that's on the parents to explain, hey, I whooped you because of this. This is why you got punished. This is, you know, I think anytime you like really whoop your child, if you know somebody that, you know, believe in whooping the child, I think you should explain to them like, yo, this is why I did this. It's not because, you know, I love you, you my child, but hey, this is why I did this. I want to prevent this from happening, whatever this is. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, 'cause it's like I say, it just depends on us. Like when we loosen up, that's how we open the door for shit to get kind of out of hand, if you want to put it like that, compared to how it previously was.
But to say that's another area of society where people have changed so much, the parenting styles for sure.
Yeah,
it's more just communicative. Period. You see a lot more parents talking to a child, explaining
you say it's a lot
things.
more communicative.
Communicative, yeah.
Yeah, because you know back in the day, nigga,
wasn't too much talking, wasn't too much explaining.
Okay, parent. Listen, I wasn't a child that got a lot of whoopings, right? I was the baby of my mom's kids. Shit, you know, I was basically the only one that lived with her for the most part. My brother would come by on weekends type thing, but he was staying with our pops. But I was the only one there, so it's hard to, it's hard to get in a lot of trouble when you're the only child. You get me? Only child that's living with your mom, basically. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I had partners that, they get their ass whooped, man. You know what I'm saying? And parents wasn't asking nothing. They wasn't, hey, ain't no explaining. If I say
Yeah.
do this, don't ask me why. Just do it. Ain't no, and which I don't think it's a good thing though, because even my mom was kind of like this. It was kind of like, if mama said, then don't question it.
That's law.
Even if mama, yeah, it's law. Even if mama was wrong, ain't no coming back and being like, all right, well, I was. You get what I'm saying? Ain't no coming back and be like, you know what, baby, I was wrong for that. Like,
She figured that out. She take you get some McDonald's or something.
That's how she do it. That's how she do it. Or she buy you a new video game, or give you a little extra money for snacks the next day at school. However you get it. But but that's not good because you just pushing it under the rug. As a kid, I think sometimes you need to hear, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with a parent telling the kid, like, yo, I was wrong for that. That was my bad. But let me explain why I reacted this way. You get what I'm saying? Or why I did what I did. So, I think that way, I think that cultivates a healthy relationship between the parent and the child.
Yeah. I think a lot of it stems from just knowing that you're supposed to be a role model, and a lot of people's heads, I think that means I don't do anything wrong. So to stay on resting on path with that, it becomes more about pride than anything at the end of the day. You don't want your child to see that light.
That's what it is. You can't be too prideful.
What you're saying, yeah, being the healthy thing to do.
No, and I get exactly. I know what you just said. I understand that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know that's what it is. But at the same time, that's how your child grow to resent you when they get older, because you don't explain these things, and you don't, when you're wrong, go in there and tell her or him, hey, I was wrong for that. I apologize, baby. That's how
they missing that.
I believe that. I believe that's how, you can live. It's people that live with their parents. It's people that, live with their parents their whole life, but they have a messed up relationship because of things done to them in the past, or their parents been in, their parent or those parents been in their life, their whole life, but they have a messed up relationship because the communication wasn't there. And when friction came, it was no communication. It was just, parent being a dictator at the end of the day.
Yeah. But yeah, man. And then when you do that type of style, not only is you creating that friction against the child, but you missing out on a lot of valuable learning opportunities that they can have too. Because to have that emotional intelligence to tell them, hey, I was wrong. This is how I should have went, blah, blah, blah.
Why do you think, why do you think they grow up and do the same thing to their kids?
Yeah.
They mama, they daddy did it to them. That's it.
Yep. Hurt people. It's a cycle.
Or you just learn the apple don't fall too far from the tree. That could be a good or a bad thing. That could be a good or a bad thing.
For sure. A lot of the, NFL was doing the commercial about hate last night, and a lot of that rhetoric be just learned behavior in the household as well.
Yes.
Normal dialogue, grouping people into just one situation. When you see one thing happen, now you saying them days and all that. That's why I don't like them and all that. From one situation, I myself, this is why I gotta point the thumbs back at me, because I get on our, how did I say this? On our lighter.
You get on who? Wait, hold on, just a second. Hold on. Who you get on?
Our lighter toned skinned companions on this earth.
Fair skin.
I give them a lot of flack.
The fair skins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now what you apologize to the fair skins?
Said I was apologizing. Okay.
I slipped that in there, didn't
I was just coming to terms that I have a tendency to give the many a lot of flack for the actions of the few. This is something that me and the higher power are working on. We are not all the way there yet. And that's all I can say about that.
Okay. All right. That's it. I know you didn't want to do too much. I know. That's good enough.
Working on
It's
it.
progress. That's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
Progress.
Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, man, I think it's important to realize that even if your norms deviate from a social thing, it's all about looking at it from really a morality standpoint. And like we spoke about as well, just that accountability of saying, okay, am I treating this person? Am I treating, my family? Am I doing to them like I know how they should be done and how I want things done to me? Think in that mindset, we'll have more understanding, especially when we see things that are not of the norm. Yeah, man. Got into that for the week, man. We gonna pop y'all off, man, with another Black History shout out. Go ahead and top it off with my man Booker Wright from Greenwood, Mississippi. This gentleman, owner of an establishment called Booker's Place. It was a kind of a restaurant bar type of happening. He was able to open his own business back in the 1960s, which, is very rare for us people of color to do, especially in that area.
We had businesses back then that was just, was segregated, but.
Yeah. And he was one of the, this was kind of made it interesting to me, one of the great code switchers of all our time. For real. Because he was working basically at this kind of speakeasy type of place. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a white establishment. See, there I go again. So, but
it's okay for that time.
This was a white racist establishment.
See, but for that time period, it's okay because it was segregation. I get it. Yeah.
But so he was a mild mannered waiter there.
Okay.
They had, it was prohibition here, so they was serving like drinks and stuff. So he worked at night, was serving the white man, and then
wait a minute. Back up real quick. He did what? He
was a waiter. He served.
Served what?
The white man. It wasn't like the white man.
I just wanted to hear you say it again. It's just funny that you said it like that. The white man. You could have just kept it that waiter, man.
You right.
See, there you go.
Reprogram. But he was serving him.
You say the white man. Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
Away from his mom, because his mom, she was working on a plantation, and she was one of the nannies or whatever that brought up the white children that was on there, and baby taken away, and all this time, it was actually crazy because he thought she didn't want him. He thought she gave him away, but later on, they ended up reconnecting, and by that time he had 2 girls. And she was able to meet them. So that was a great thing.
That's dope.
But yeah, man, shout out to Booker Wright, Booker's Place. There's actually a documentary. It's on YouTube for the free ski if you want to check it out. It's a pretty good story about Booker's Place. And he actually was kind of a pillar in Greenwood, Mississippi, because he helped just people realize some of the wrongdoings that was going on. NBC came by and was doing interviews, and he basically did like a performance of how he has to do when he's serving at the place at night, and he just saying about how no matter how mean they are to you, you just smile. He just say, hey, some of them call me Booker, some of them call me Jim, some of them call me Johnny, and some of them call me nigga. And he was just like, yeah, the meaner they are to you, the more you smile. And he's talking about it so candidly. That's literally how he talks about it if you watch it, bro. Not being funny, but he just talk.
You know what? I ain't. Yeah, go ahead, bro. No.
But it was shocking, but it was also like, yeah, you could tell he was like this person that was just telling his truth. But of course, that didn't sit well with the people once the documentary aired.
I can
So
see why.
he
I can see why.
being hospitalized shortly after that due to one of the policemen of Greenwood getting a hold to him.
Wait a minute. So he played nice like that and they still fucked him up?
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
Hey, man. You, boy. So he played Steven and they still fucked him up. Steven off Django and they still fucked him up.
Yeah. And I also forgot too, I don't think he invented this, but he was one of the first people in that community too to actually buy a bus and was actually picking the kids up and taking them to pre-K and started that system of taking the kids to school that couldn't find a way there and bringing them home in the evenings. So
That's
just big
dope.
shouts out to Ben. Like you said, you can go watch that documentary on YouTube. It's about an hour and some change. His granddaughter actually put that together. So yeah, I learned today, man. While we switch over to the next subject, we're gonna get into the Black Business shout out. Just want to give y'all one more little piece. First, want to show y'all some of the merch that you can purchase from the Rich Dreamzz site. So while you waiting on
You
your
got
love and all that,
today will be the last day. Today will be the last day. So when this drops, you'll have a few hours to make your purchases. Then after that, it'll be back to normal pricing. But get in while you can, man. Get in while you can.
Yeah, this ain't the shop. This my computer being slow, so forgive us on that one. But I believe in you.
Yeah, I'll pop some up. I'll pop some up when I edit it. I'll pop some up. That's cool.
Okay, do that. I can't even get it. Do it show us on both screens yet?
It say reconnect. Yeah, you paused right now. Anyways, why ride is paused. Again, man, 30% off the entire site. Y'all go check it out. I probably will have a few more items loaded up on the site. But as of right now, we got all of the newest drops on there, such as the crop tees, these new sets that I have on right now that we have in black and gray. What else we have? I think we have the shorts as well, Dreamer shorts. I think we have the Windbreaker shorts on there too, I believe. And we also have the new hats, which I don't have before me, but yeah, we have the new hats on there too, man. So y'all go check that out. Go shop with us before the sale ends, man. But again, man, what's the name? What did he say this guy name was? I can't believe he did. I can't believe he was that. He might as well book this guy that we had for the Black History shout out. He might as well book them. If he was gonna play nice with him and let him talk shit to him and call him a nigga right to his face, I think he might as well book him. That's just me. Like, if they did that to him anyway, but shout out to him because it takes a certain level of restraint to get repeatedly called out your name and called other names on purpose. So that definitely takes a lot of restraint. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie, that's wild. That is wild. Let's see what you got going on. Technical difficulties. Same, come here, boy. Look at my boy. He need a haircut, man. Need you a haircut, my boy. You hungry? Huh? Look at the camera. You don't look at the camera. You looking at the damn dogs on TV. What y'all thought about, man? We about to talk about the Super Bowl, bro. What y'all thought about that? What y'all thought about the game and the halftime performance? We about to get into all that shit. We finna get into it. Yes, sir. You can't see what color that is, Tam. Hey, smoke back in the build.
Obviously, I'm trying to do a little too much, but
Yeah.
shit, right on about. But yeah, man. Like I say, man, y'all make sure y'all get in with the brand for these last couple hours of the sale. We would much appreciate y'all. And as we move on to the Black Business shout out, we want to give a good old shout out to Envy Queen Cosmetics. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. She got all your beauty secrets, your makeup tutorials, lashes, whatever you need. She got it over there, man. This is one that's followed by the brand page. So I don't know if you knew her. You probably need to see.
Follower. Okay. Let's check it out.
These she got up here. Look like it might be two owners actually.
I think I remember.
Yeah.
I
Shout
think I
out to
remember
the
seeing some of
two
this.
queens.
I think I do.
Shout out to the two queens that own this establishment here, man. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all get y'all orders in. They do lipstick, do lashes. Hey, man, look at that. Success is the result of work, dreams, and luck. These ladies out here working hard, pushing the brand, giving y'all what y'all need, man. So, you know, you just did V-Day. You probably didn't have some looks that you didn't exhausted. You ready for a little bit something new?
Well, this
Hey,
this
man,
is
get in
V-Day.
with
This is V-Day right here.
yeah.
This is V-Day. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Y'all that's doing side chick and side dude V-Day tomorrow, give them a different look. Hit up MVP Cosmetics.
Saturday the side chick. Saturday the side chick V-Day.
Yeah.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny because that's when we going to do something on Saturday. We going to do something on Saturday, man. They taking my little side chick. Now I'm just playing. Nah, man, we going to do dinner somewhere. I think that she said Perry's Steakhouse.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah.
Man.
It's some
Sit
restaurant out there in
down.
Dallas.
Cuzzo coming, man, gonna give us a kid-free weekend, you know. First
Okay,
one of the game. Yeah.
Christy.
Don't
Okay.
throw out the government show, but yeah.
I ain't say the last name. I goddamn, man. So there's a million thousand Christies out there, man. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, man, that's
man.
love, man. Shouts out
So,
to yeah, man. Trying to see if I can get some romanticizing, rekindle safely. No mishaps. Can't do it again. Go ever traumatized.
Boy. Yeah. Somebody told me that shit.
Hey, man, look, at that point, you knew.
I ain't know shit, man.
You knew what could come about.
Oh no, man.
It's miracles. Man, we about to get ready to get into these recaps, man. Looks like both of our predictions was wrong on the Super Bowl.
We both picked the Chiefs.
Yeah.
We did.
I was not surprised so much that they lost, because I know they had a chance to lose, of course, but it was definitely so much the fashion.
Yeah. They got spanked, man. They got spanked. They got spanked. You know, I thought going into the game, my thoughts were like, you know, I definitely for the Chiefs, you know, I'm not a Chiefs fan, but I definitely wanted to see the three-peat, you know, because it's something that's never been done in football, where at least in the Super Bowl era, it's never been done. So I wanted to see that. Now, did it make a difference either way? You know, if they lost or won, it didn't matter to me, because I think it's a great thing that Jalen Hurts got his first Super Bowl. I think it's, you know, I'm happy for them. I'm happy for our boy, Gardner Johnson. You get what I'm saying? He got him one. Saquon, he balled out. I still think he should have got the rushing title, the all-time rushing title, but he got the ultimate goal. He got the ultimate. But I thought, you know, I was like, yo, you know, the Eagles line, that front four, bro. Either they're that tough, or the Chiefs O-line pretty bad as well. But normally in the Super Bowl, you see, I remember when we played the Colts, and that's all they would talk about, Dwight Freeney. Oh man, what they're gonna do with Dwight Freeney?
That's been moved vicious.
We held it down. You get what I'm saying? I think they had another guy on their line that was pretty nice too, but Dwight Freeney was like the premier D tackle at that time. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, I get it. The Eagles got a good D line. But I'm like, This is the Super Bowl, man. Everybody gonna bring their best. Man, the Chiefs O-line forgot it in Kansas City, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they forgot their best, man. They brought their worst, bro. Like, it was bad, bro.
Especially hits he was taking, bro.
Yeah, man. Like, he was, and like I say, I didn't think that it was gonna be as bad as the score indicated. You know, they was down, 34-0 at one point, 40-6 at one point. It got ugly, bro. Got ugly. Now the next question is, where does Pat Mahomes stand? I'll say that for the Chiefs. I'm gonna ask you this for Pat Mahomes. Where does he stand in the GOAT debate? That's one question. After this loss, second question is, as far as those top tier quarterbacks in the league, where are we putting Jalen Hurts now that he's got a Super Bowl?
And you know what? So first question, I don't think this knocks Patty off the GOAT debate.
No, like where does it put?
Definitely not above Tom right now. I'd say, trying to think about it a little bit. Yeah, are we talking about just among quarterbacks or
talking about for Pat or? Hey,
yeah.
There you go. Hold on. Turn the lights on, man.
My bad, bro. Hold on. I'm about to whip right quick. I'm about to pull over right now.
Okay.
Hey, what's good with y'all, though?
What's up, man? We got our boy Jamarin, a.k.a. Hot Boy.
Know, man. Man, you
What's
already
going
know.
down, bro?
Chilling, man. Y'all watch that game? Lord.
We just getting
on.
We just getting into it, man. What was your thoughts on the game? What's your thoughts on the game?
I ain't know what was gonna happen at first, bro. But man, I was Eagles all the way. That's just hands down. Pat he didn't earn it. You feel me? Like he ain't earned it this season. I'm just being real. Like I want.
How did he earn it? What do you mean by that?
I ain't gonna say it like that. But like, I felt like Jalen played better. I just felt like more other quarterbacks played better than he played. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, yeah, that sounded kind of crazy. But nah, like, no, bro. I don't know, bro. Then that defense was on. I could cuss on here? I ain't.
Yeah, you
no.
say what I was saying.
Oh, okay. Man, the defense was on his ass. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The Eagles defense, bruh, I ain't gonna lie. They something different. I mean, they ain't let them breathe.
Bro, listen, let me tell y'all something. I was listening, I'm watching the game, and it's maybe like the end of the third, top of the fourth.
Yeah.
Bro, them dudes only blitzed one time up to that point. They only blitzed one time. So all them sacks you seen up to that point, and they probably had at that point maybe 4 or 5 of them.
He got sacked like time.
That's rushing 4, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ooh, they was on him bad. I don't know what. It's like, I get it's personal, though, because it's like, it's their second rematch. It's the rematch, and it's like, I get it, but like, I ain't know they was finna do all
that. Me neither. Yeah. Hey.
I'm glad you admitted that, because everybody that's been saying they was pulling for the Eagles. I'm asking how much money you want.
Have some technicals.
If you was really for them, you must have put some money there.
Nah, bro, I'm like, man, but I was Eagles, though. I was Eagles hands down. I'm like, man, we got to break that Pat curve. Then they keep trying to compare him to Tom, and I don't know.
Here's the thing with me. I wasn't just telling Ryan before you hopped on. I'm one of the people that, like, it wasn't no big deal to me the way who won. I'm not hurting. My team the same. So, I ain't no telling when we might not be. It might be a Cowboy drop we about to be on. But
man,
I was looking at it like, yo, I want to see history get made. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see history get made. I want to see Pat them 3P. It's never been done in the Super Bowl era. So, but
they was there
when they lost. I'm like, all right, that's what's up, Jalen. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love to see it. Like, I think Jalen, the way you followed him, so you know how he came up. Nobody really thought he was a great thrower of the ball when he first came in. They thought he was more so just a scrambling or I guess what do they call him nowadays? Kind of a dual threat, but not, more so of a great thrower of the ball. But that dude's really transformed the game, bro. Like he transformed his game. So I'm happy for Jalen though, for real.
Hey man, like everything that they said he couldn't do, like he did it in that
doing
game.
it.
That's what's about it, bro. Oh, he can't
What?
throw. He
General,
threw
though.
80 up.
Yeah, in
He
general though,
right there.
everything that they said he couldn't do, he's doing it. Yep.
And that Nick, bro,
Yep.
he like, man, y'all better shut up, man. I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all something. Cause Saquon couldn't get he couldn't run. They was on him. They already knew
Yeah.
cause of that. Hell no, we ain't letting him get nowhere.
They was stuffing him at the line, man. They wouldn't letting Saquon do much of anything.
Cause they know once he take off, it's done. And once he take off, it's done.
What you thought about it, Rod, when you seen it? I don't think you win yet. What you thought about it when, as watching this ass
the
whooping?
game
What
in
were
its
you Yeah, I'm just saying as you watching it and it's unfolding to be a blowout, like what's your thoughts on
super
it?
shocked, more so on the Chiefs end, because it just didn't look like they was, coming with it in terms of just the heart to compete like that. It seemed like once they got down, they was just like all looking around like, man, it's over.
I'm looking at the score, 17-0 and a half. I'm like, wait, was it 17 or 24?
I think it was 24 by
But they had like
24-0.
They had 0 at the half. So I'm like, hold on, something not right. How y'all got 0 at the half? Like, this not the Chiefs right here. Then they kept scoring, and then they scored at the last minute. I'm like, bro, the game over with. No, y'all scoring in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
This game over with.
But as far as the side of things, to me, it seemed like they literally played up to their potential of what they had, except for, running game. But other than that, Jalen seemed like he was on his A game. He played exactly to what it seemed like he always could be. Defense, what they've been all year, the number one defense on every level. O-line blocking like they need. It's still on their part.
The whole time too, the defense was on it. My co-host, man, me and him bet. I told, cause he a Cowboys fan too, and he hate the Eagles. And I told him, I said, look, if my team win, bro, you gotta wear these stuff. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta wear an Eagles jersey on the next show. So I'm like, man, yeah, you got that. You gotta do that.
That's
bro.
tough.
Yeah.
That's like me. That's Brian. That's like me and you wearing a Falcons jersey,
do it.
man. Hell nah.
Hey,
I'm not even wearing a Mike Vick, and I mess with Vick, but I ain't wearing a Mike Vick Falcon jersey.
No,
I go
that'd
get
kill me.
Yeah, nah, that'd be tough, man. That'd be tough. So on to the performance of the night, man. What you thought about, K-Dot's performance at, Super Bowl halftime? What's your thoughts on that? Hot boy.
Hey, shout out to Kendrick, man. They can say what they want about Kendrick, man. Shout out to Kendrick, though, bro. Because Kendrick, he made a diss song. I'm bringing up.
Yeah, run it back. What you thought about it?
My bad. Nah, I was saying, let me pause right quick. Shout out to Kendrick, though, bro, because, like, he was snapping. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he made a diss song about Drake. You know what I'm saying? It went viral. You know what I'm saying? And people mad about it. Drake mad. He wanted to file a little lawsuit. It didn't go. You know what I'm saying? It's too late. Nigga, he won the Grammys. It's too late.
Hey,
he can't be bad.
I'm going to say this. As far as the last week or so, man, in the industry, I don't think his week, to me, in my mind, it couldn't get no better, bro. You won 5 Grammys. You went 5 for 5 at the Grammys. Then you go and perform at the Super Bowl. That's a great week, man. I don't know if it get much better than that, man. That's a great week. What you thought about it, Rod?
Man, he did what he came to do, man. He set it off, bro. I mean, the flows was on point.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all, I thought he wasn't gonna do the song at first.
He could have probably picked different song selections, but I mean, everything he played was a jam, and then he topped it off by being petty and having
He
Serena
had
and
to.
SZA
He
out
had to do
there.
that
You
song,
know?
bro.
Hey, listen, man, listen. I'm looking at it, you know, like you said again, he could have. I wanted to see Money Trees and him bring J Rock
Yeah.
out there. I definitely wanted to see that. That's one of my favorite Kendrick songs.
Yeah.
But, you know, I thought he was really trying to promote the
Yeah.
album. I thought he was really trying to promote GNX. You know, I like the choreography of everybody, especially when they did the flag choreography thing. I thought that was pretty dope. I like Samuel. I like
Yeah.
that element,
He
him
a
coming
fool.
out there. You know, I messed with that. I like that. You know, I guess it was a message for sure. And I think a lot of people like on social media, I think that's kind of what they're torn with. Like, you know, it's a lot of people like, bro, I don't want no message. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to see a great performance. But the thing is, if you're really a fan of Kendrick and you've been knowing Kendrick, you know he's gonna
Yeah.
do this. He get this stage, he's gonna be this. It's just like when somebody goes from being broke to getting money.
Yeah.
You don't change. You're not changing who you are. You just more
Yeah.
of whatever you are. You get what I'm
He
saying?
always been the
So
same.
he on the biggest stage for that day.
He the
You
only
know,
nigga I
it's
know
pretty
that's
sure it's
like,
100 million people watching damn near, if not more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, of course he's gonna be who he is. And I thought, you know, in my mind, I really did not think that he was gonna perform. Not like at most, I thought he was just maybe gonna do the hook.
right.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe just the they not like. I'm thinking maybe just the hook.
Bro, then they was
Man, when
rapping,
this
then they was
dude,
rapping with it,
that boy
like,
said, "Say Drake,
Yeah.
you like I'm young." I said, "Oh my God,
man,
let you do that?"
hey man, lawsuit
I'm
coming.
like, Aubrey not gonna like this one, man.
It's coming up.
Aubrey not gonna like this
It
one.
was the build up that was crazy. He even told me with it at
Yeah,
first.
because he kept teasing it. He kept teasing it with Samuel. You know, he kept teasing it, and then I'm like, when he kept teasing it though, I knew he was gonna do it, but I didn't know that he was gonna do like the whole verse. The only thing he left out is pedophile. That's the
Yeah.
only thing he left out. So I'm just like, hey, then he brings Serena out there, walking. You know, you already had SZA out there, which to me, I like Luther. Besides the shock aspect of him performing Not Like Us,
Yeah.
I thought that was between that and the flag performance where he performed Be Humble and all of that.
Yeah.
I thought that was my two favorite parts, to be honest. I like SZA. Like I'm kind of like I'm gaining new respect for SZA, man. Like I might go actually look into her music, man. She did a great job on her performance for sure.
And that
She
Luther
did.
is a jam.
It is, yeah, for sure.
But
But the thing is, the performance been getting a lot of backlash, and I really don't understand
shocking to
that
me.
though. Like
That's shocking to me. I've even heard some people say they should have picked somebody else, and I'm just like, what was it lacking? Is my thing.
They not used to they not used to Kendrick flow. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Certain people, you know, you got them certain people that,
he's not a club artist.
yeah,
He's not a club artist. Not like us,
it's
but
like
for the most part, he's not a club artist.
Right.
so he was still jamming to me. I don't know.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
He got jammers, but I guess people would be looking more for jammers that make you get up and dance or something. I don't know.
Right. That's why they went crazy when Not Like
Yeah.
Us came on. That's when they really start to, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm just looking, I'm like what? And you know what? To be honest, every few years they do this. Oh, that was a trash performance. I think it's just something to talk about at this point because, like I say, if you mess with Kendrick, like what do people really want to see in those 15, 20 minutes? Like, what do you really want to see? Like, why is this such a big debate the next day whether the performance was trash or not? And then you actually had people saying, oh, this is why we should let Lil Wayne perform. Listen, bro.
Lil Wayne,
Listen. Lil Wayne is in my top 5 ever, bro.
yeah.
In my mind, he gonna always have a spot there. But I never thought Wayne was a great performer. Even in his younger days, I never thought he was a great performer. He's definitely not a great performer now. His voice is not the same.
Yeah.
I don't want. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He's just not a great performer.
It wouldn't have been as
And
fun
Kendrick is
because
a great performer.
he would have had to go way back on his music. Like all his new stuff is like they
Yeah, he
playing
don't have any up to date. Yeah. Exactly. And besides him not being a great performer, he would have to go back to a lot of, which they kind of do that sometimes. But I just don't know what people was looking for from Kendrick. We've been knowing Kendrick was gonna do this Super Bowl halftime show for the last 3-4 months now. What were y'all looking for from him? Besides the people that, maybe he, like me, I think he should have performed Money Tree. Besides, missing a couple of songs in there, but just the performance in itself, what were y'all looking for from him?
Right. It definitely, it was,
I'll give you-
on brand for Kendrick. I expected
Yeah.
to me, he brought entertainment. Like I said, like you said, with the performers and the flags and the colors, the
He
subliminal was
He real
like
creative.
he made it entertaining.
Yeah. Nah, I thought so. Yeah.
So y'all think what would y'all list him at as like the top rapper? What would y'all list him at right now?
Right now, he honestly right now, bro. He probably that nigga right now, bro.
Yeah.
He probably that right now. He probably him, bro. He probably him
In
right
a
now.
long time, I can definitively say Drizzy not number one.
I think and it's probably more so to do with Drake not really having anything out right now. But we'll see when Drake drops and see if the tide turns though. I'm curious to see Drake's next project, how it does and how it's received.
Yeah.
Then we gonna know who really got the number one spot.
Really got it, yeah.
As far as people.
I just feel like Drake just got, he got his medicine, man, because y'all remember how he did Meek Mill. You feel me? And I thought Meek was finna have it.
I said the same thing.
That ain't so quick.
Said the same
Push not to
thing.
get back for that though. He need.
Man, he had to get.
I thought Push was to get back.
Well, no. What? Who? Think about it though, bro. Who really sat around and was like, "Push and watch that boy"?
Yeah.
Like who sat around saying that? Nobody really even cared about what Push was talking about. Besides,
even though he won, it was still like, okay, but you still not
who cares?
The artist.
Who cares?
It ain't like
when you have two titans, when you have two big dogs going at it. Like at the time, Meek was one of the big dogs. You get what I'm saying? That beef made more sense. Him and Kendrick, that make way more sense. Pusha, I mean, he can, Pusha can rap. Don't get me wrong, but as far as like, he just ain't on that level. He's not on that level. But I'm curious to see how his next album's received, bro. I don't know about y'all.
But one thing,
Drake gotta come. He gotta come hard, man. Drake he gotta
come with it. And I don't want to hear nothing about. Yeah, I just don't want to hear nothing about Kendrick no more. I think they both should not even rap about it. Send subs that it's done.
They need to let it go.
He stumped you out, bro.
He didn't made it to
Kendrick, let it go. You stumped him out. Kendrick, you stumped him out. Let it go. Drake, he stumped you out.
Y'all had a whole summer.
Just let it
back and forth the whole summer, and it's over.
Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Let it go, man.
But I say the performance was definitely better than the game, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
And again,
that was to be honest. Besides, I'm gonna put that one up as one of the top 2 worst with that Denver and Seattle Super Bowl. Yeah, they 1-2. They 1-2.
You're dropping people left and right on you.
Yeah,
but now I can feel that. Any notable commercials? Anybody catch a commercial that made?
I like the female Nike athlete commercial. That was pretty dope.
Yeah. Tell her how they saying you can't or whatever. Yeah.
Right. Can't do this. Can't do that. Yeah.
That was kind of fun. Yeah.
I like all of the athletes that they had in there. I fuck with that. That's probably the most memorable one.
Looking
Yeah.
back at it, yeah.
Y'all, why they made a commercial with Jalen Hurts already? They just won the Super Bowl. They made a commercial.
Hey, man.
Nike went after the game.
Yeah,
Or the
I'm
Jordan went
like,
after the
damn,
game,
yeah,
I mean. Yeah.
man.
Well, I mean, he and Jordan Brand.
You know,
So,
they had one queued up for Pat Mahomes, too.
They had what? Yeah, of course.
I was supposed to be.
Yeah. They just scrapped it. Now they just scrapped it.
It's just the finals.
Uh-huh. Yep. Just like them damn t-shirts. They got t-shirts and hats for both teams. But shit,
Man.
I don't know what they do with them after they lose. The people that lose.
They send them overseas.
I heard that was like a myth. Like that's not. I heard that wasn't true. You know, I heard that back in the day.
But
I heard that wasn't true.
We don't give a damn.
Man, don't tell it, man. They probably say do some shit and oh no, make it into something else. Make them shirts into something else. Ain't no telling. But yeah, man, I thought the halftime performance was definitely the best part.
And and the wings I had. Shout out to Popeye. Had my stomach.
You had some
Had my
wine.
stomach fucked up this morning, but
Oh yeah, which one you had? The honey barbecue?
you had the sweet and spicy.
Yeah. Hey boy, them bitches got me one time, boy. Oh, I had maybe a 6-piece.
Yeah.
And they spicy, low key.
Nah.
They spicy. They good.
Exactly.
They gonna fuck you up.
Real.
They gonna fuck you
Hey,
up, boy.
I was out damn near late for work this morning, boy. Rest in peace, Pop. What is? Oh, help me, please.
I got a burn in my stomach. Hey, that's how it be, boy. That's how it be.
Shout out to House Boy.
Yeah, we were finna be. Yeah. Shout out to Hot Boy, man. We were finna end that segment anyway. Shout out to Hot Boy for hopping on.
Okay, he threw as much as he could, dude. Got right. All right, man. We're gonna switch over to the next subject, man. Get on to the album of the week. We got B.I.G., man. Notorious. That's right, man. Ready to Die. Which Biggie did.
What you know about
Biggie didn't have very many studio albums. Only 2, huh?
Yeah, 2. And then he had the Junior Mafia.
Okay.
The Junior Mafia album.
Yeah, man.
Which was a group, I think. I don't even know. I'm trying to see. I think that was just Junior Mafia. I think he just featured on a few records. I don't think he was a part of the Junior Mafia group. I just think that was a group of his. Okay. I think that's how it was. Could be wrong.
I think that's right though. If I'm thinking correctly.
Yeah.
It's funny too, because when I started listening and getting into Biggie and Tupac, what I learned is, for me, this is my personal opinion. Biggie was the flow master. To me, Biggie had the best flow. Like when I would listen to his freestyles, I think it was like Hot 97 or something like that, and things of that nature. Rush. Tupac was the better artist, though. I think he made better songs.
Yes. Yeah.
But this one did have some bangers on there, especially if you're one of those people that just scream Biggie and Tupac, but you ain't never really listened to no projects. Machine Gun Funk. I don't know what niggas are about that. I live for the funk. I die for the funk. I live for the...
Come on, man.
Yeah, they don't.
You know, you had, I think they got Who Shot You on the remaster.
Yeah.
I think they got that one on the remaster. You got, of course, Big Papa, One More Chance. Pull the track listen up real quick, man. Damn, niggas trying to stick me for my paper. Damn.
That's Warning, I think. Yeah.
Niggas trying to stick me for my cream, and it ain't a dream. Things ain't always what it seems. It's the one that smoke blunts with you, send your pictures. Now they want to grab the guns and come and get you. Bet you Biggie won't slip.
Get you one with the grip.
Yeah, man.
Hey, what do you say?
Hey,
somebody call the coroner. It's gonna be some sofa slinging and flowers bringing if my burger alarm
starts ringing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now,
Nah, Biggie was super nice, man. Then you had, of course, Give Me the Loot, Suicidal Thoughts. I fuck with that. Juicy,
you
of
know what? I
course.
was funny as a
Uh,
motherfucker too. Cause like songs like Me and My Bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
What didn't he have that? What's the one?
Dreams.
What he was talking about all the R&B
Dreams.
chicks on there? Is
Yeah.
that on?
I don't know if that was on anything, but
That might have just been a single, right?
Dreams of getting the R&B.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Hold on, let me let this nigga out. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That boy had some stuff on there, man.
Yeah.
What else we got? Things That Change. I like that. Everyday Struggle. That's a deep one. I like that. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, that's a sleeper.
Come on,
But people
man.
don't really know about that one, man.
They don't know about that, man.
It must be on a different version, but it say Dreams was on Ready to Die.
That might be on the
Must
remaster,
be,
right?
because I don't see it on this track.
Yeah. I had a remastered version. Man, yeah, like the thing with him and Pac, like, I was on Pac from a young age, young age, man. Like I say, like my brother, uh, that's probably his favorite artist to this day. And then like my mom's husband at the time, like he was a big Pac fan. And man, what I think is you're right. Biggie was the wordsmith.
Yeah.
Biggie was the wordsmith, but Pac made you feel what he
For
was
real.
saying. You get what I'm saying? Like he made you feel it. Like he made you believe it. And then when you put together what he was actually doing, it was kind of like, oh, this dude seemed like he really about what he talking about. You get what I'm saying? But this is a segment for Big, man, giving Big his flowers, man. I got on Big when I was shit, man, I probably didn't get on Big till I was about 27. Of course we knew the popular songs, but going and listen to this album, checking out Life After Death, like I probably might have been like 25, 26.
Wow.
25, 26 when I listened to the whole Ready to Die. Yeah. So
Nah, man.
Biggie definitely has.
Nah, for real. Like I say, man, it's freestyles of him that really just got me excited about him as artist, period. It's one that him and Tupac did together. I can't think of the name of it, but just
Y'all know it's only somebody that was sitting down.
was it gonna sing now? See, the one I'm thinking about, it was just audio. I never saw a video of it.
Okay, so I seen one. It's on YouTube. And they were like sitting down, being recorded. They both were sitting down. Biggie had on a bandana. Pac had like maybe like a Thug Life Scully on, and I think Pac went first. Then Big came. I think Pac actually freestyled.
Yeah.
I think Big, that was some shit that Big wrote. Like just the sharpness of the way he came into it, unless it was really just that cold and freestyling. But Pac definitely was freestyling, but Big, like he came in that bitch, like he was going in. You get what I'm saying? So, but nah, that's legendary though. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the few times, that they're caught together. Before the beef happened.
To see if it's the same one that you listened to, because when I say they both dropped some heat, it was like nothing I never heard.
Yeah, just send it to me. But I'll go find that one and share it to you. Share it to the group on YouTube. It's just still on YouTube. But nah, man, Big definitely one of the best, man. He definitely one of the best.
We often be thinking, and people ask like,
just send it to my phone. Send it to my phone. Don't.
I got you.
Yeah. Don't play it on here. It'll get shadow banned.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. No, don't y'all even worry about that.
Yeah.
What am I say? But nah, just like I say, if y'all go check out some of his freestyles, man, I think y'all will fall in love will be like I did, man, just from his lyrics and everything.
He was so.
My coworker was asking me how I think the state of the game would be if like Big and Pac was still around.
Nigga, I asked you that.
My coworker did too though, but
I asked you first.
All right. But I was thinking about it. I said, I really don't think it would be too much different because, okay, we did go over this. You're right. Never mind. Never mind.
What happened? Okay.
Much love to Biggie, man.
It's evolution, though. It's evolution. Evolution is inevitable.
I think it would be.
It's hard to say if the rap game would be in a better place. I guess lyrically more. I guess you could say original.
Maybe
if rappers would be more original, because back in the 90s, like you couldn't come out sounding like anybody else. Like you wouldn't make it out. It wouldn't work. Rap. But nowadays, that's all you got to do is sound like somebody else and it'll work. You get what I'm saying? Like that's one of the keys. Okay, well, you kind of can sound like the Migos niggas, or you can sound like Thug or Wayne or Future. You get what I'm saying? Or you can have their look. Like you couldn't do that back in the 90s. So I don't know. Maybe that aspect. Maybe I don't know. But who knows?
But yeah, man, get into that. They're ready to die. If y'all haven't heard that one, that's a good one to get into. We're about to go ahead and wrap this thing on up. Make sure we say it. You only really got literally just a little time left. Get on the website.
You probably got 2-3 hours.
So get on the site.
No. You probably got 4-5 hours.
We drop pretty early in the evening.
3 to 5, probably about 3 to 4 hours. You got about 3 to 4 hours. Then. Just go do it now. Just do it now.
A couple of little nasty seconds. You could be too tired. Doing
exactly.
Okay, man, go get your Rich Dreamzz 30% off. Make sure you tapping in on us with the YouTube if you ain't watching right now. Rich Dreamzz TV, all one. Be on the lookout for us next month. Coming at y'all with a cool promo deal for Rich Dreamzz, the brand. And we're gonna be hitting y'all over here with just more and more content. Yes, sir.
Yep. Also, if you're in the Baltimore area, Westminster, Maryland to be exact, I need y'all to go and check out Ayo Boutique. Check out Ayo Boutique. Go in there, say G sent me, and I'm looking for the Rich Dreamzz gear. But as you in there, it's a lot of other dope brands. A lot of products you can choose from. I think they have from tennis shoes to, of course, hats, jackets, tees, sweaters, whatever you need, man. Anybody in the area, or you're going to be in the area anytime soon or in the future, stop by Ayo Boutique. That's on 2 Bond Street, Westminster, Maryland, man. Go check them out. Buy something and tell them G
straight like that, man. Hey, it's the boy G. It's Smoke 3. Reminding you, don't sleep on your dreams or they'll become your nightmares. It's the Rich Dreamzz Show. Peace.